Welcome to Keefe Gym. Host Rutland Raiders taking on the Spaulding Crimson Tide. Ball is up, controlled by O'Rourke in the backcourt. O'Rourke to Brochu, back to O'Rourke. Coach Wood calls him out. Plant on the wing. Plant stuck on the top elbow, over to Kuchar in the right wing. Kuchar looking for cutting O'Rourke, no good. Back out to Plant. Plant pulls it out. Spaulding man-to-man. O'Rourke left wing gets a screen from Kuchar. Cross court to Brochu. Brochu back to Plant. Plant, elbow, stops, thinks about it, no, doesn't do it, pulls it back. O'Rourke resets him. Brochu on the right wing gets a screen from Kuchar. Swings it to Plant. Plant to O'Rourke. O'Rourke gets a screen from Bowles. Back out. Raiders reset at the right wing with Plant. Plant asks for a screen, gets it from Kuchar. Screen and roll. Kuchar, ball fake, baseline drive, no good, gets his own rebound, fights, lays it up again, and he gets it to go. 2-point bucket. Raiders up 2-0. Good long possession, 56 seconds in. Spaulding now in the front court. LaPearl kicks it to Evans. Evans fiddles and diddles out front. He swings it over to Flory. Flory back to Evans. Evans looks for weak side cutters. Here comes Holland. Holland dishes back to Ronson. Ronson back to Evans. Ronson out front. Evans, left side wing. Rutland man-to-man. Ronson gets it back. Knocked away. Tipped back into the backcourt. Spaulding maintains possession. Flory kicks it down on the wing. 3-point ball by Ronson. Ronson no good. Ball comes down to O'Rourke. O'Rourke pushes. Kicks it back. Brochu to Kuchar. Kuchar inside to Bowles. Bowles to Brochu, or excuse me, Plant. Plant back out to Kuchar. Dishes inside, off of Bowles' leg. Dribbled it off his leg. The ball goes back to Spaulding. 6:07 to go. Spaulding came up short on about a 1-minute possession. Ronson up, hassled by Brochu. Ronson to Evans. Evans in the wing. Evans kicks it back to the top. Back to LaPearl. LaPearl gives it to Ronson. Ronson looking for some daylight, nothing. Flory, top of the circle. Double teamed. Kicks it to Evans. Evans, short pull-up, 10-footer. It's good, baseline. Score tied, 2-2, 5:41 to go. O'Rourke pushes to Brochu. Brochu right corner. Inside to Bowles. Looking for Kuchar, he turns it over. Fast break, it's one-on-one to the rack. 2-point bucket by Josh Flory. 4-2, Spaulding. O'Rourke pushes right side. Kuchar at the top of the circle. Back to Plant. Plant swings to Brochu. Brochu O'Rourke, right wing. Dribble penetration into the lane. Dishes to Bowles. Back out to O'Rourke. Spots up for a three. Top of the circle. He's got it. 3-pointer by Patrick O'Rourke. Raiders go up 5-2. Scoreboard says Spaulding went up 7-2. 30-second timeout. Coach Wood and the Raiders. Scoreboard is now correct. It's 5-4. Raiders take a lead. 5:10 to go, first quarter. Starting lineup for the Spaulding Crimson Tide. Justin LaPearl, Rory Holland, Jake Ronson, Troy Evans, and Josh Flory. The Raiders start Bailey Plant, Sam Brochu, Patrick O'Rourke, Nicholas Bowles, and Joseph Kuchar. Back and forth game. Both teams playing man-to-man. First time out of the game called by Coach Wood. He's got a 3-point shot by Patrick O'Rourke to give the Raiders a lead, 5-4. Play to resume. Spaulding inbound at the Raiders' end. Raiders come out showing full court man-to-man pressure. And it's Flory to inbound. Gets it in to Holland. Holland pushes up to Evans. Evans alley-oop to LaPearl. LaPearl doesn't get it to fall. Raiders control. Man-to-man Spaulding. Slower pace this possession. O'Rourke on the wing. Up to the top to Kuchar. Kuchar swings. Plant. Jacks a three. Short-rimmed. Brochu with the rebound. Brochu pulls it out. Back to O'Rourke. Top of the circle. Looks inside. Back over to Brochu on the right wing. Right wing gets a screen. He gets a screen from number 21. Slade. Patrick O'Rourke. Dribbles. He's fouled. Reach in by number 11. Justin LaPearl, his first. Rutland maintains possession. They'll inbound at the hash mark. O'Rourke in the back court. He's going to be guarded by Flory. O'Rourke backs it out, gets it set. Wood calls out the play for his team. Inside pass, Kuchar lays it into Brochure off a nice screen. It's going to be 7-4 Raiders. Spaulding in control in the front court. Evans kicks it back to Holland. Flory has the ball. He drives into the lane, lets it fly. No good on a runner. Kuchar with the rebound. Brochure controls, pushes to O'Rourke. Stolen by LaPearl. LaPearl tries to go by Brochure. Knocked out of bounds by Brochure. Good hands. Spaulding will get it at their hash mark. Ooh, the call has changed. Apparently it went off LaPearl. Raiders get the ball back. 7-4 lead. 4:06 to go. First quarter. North-South tournament. Spaulding in town, facing the Raiders. Kuchar dishes to Slade. Slade gets it out. Brochure misses a three. LaPearl controls in the backcourt. Raiders still man-to-man. Turned over. Another turnover. O'Rourke recovers, drives to lane, scoops it. Takes it in for two. It's 9-4 Raiders. 3:37 to go, first quarter. Ronson pushes up, hassled by Brochure. Brochure kicks it. It's knocked up in the air. Quick substitutions by the Raiders. I can't keep up. Raiders playing man-to-man defense. Spaulding controls, trailing 9-4. 3:20 to go. Evans looks inside, puts it into Rockford. Rockford lets it up, no good. Rebound controlled by Brochure. Brochure pushes it up. O'Rourke on the right wing. Back to Brochure. Swings it to Swain. Swain back to Brochure. O'Rourke, top of the circle, three ball, no good. He thought it was down, he took off the other way. Rebound by Slade. Raiders in position. Kuchar gets a nice pass inside, he lays it in and he's fouled. Kuchar's gonna go to the line to finish the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul on number 15, Jake Ronson. He'll come out of the game, substitute by Spaulding. Cameron Flynn, freshman forward, into the game. Kuchar at the line. He's got one. 2:54 to go. First quarter, 11-4 Raiders. Kuchar lets it fly. Back rims it, no good. Slade with the rebound, has it knocked away. Slade recovers it. Kuchar gets a hand on it, no good. Scramble for the ball. It's a 3-on-1, and the Crimson Tide turn it over. No one could really get the handle on that after they knocked it away. A little scramble for the ball. So it's 2:46 left, first quarter. Raiders in the home whites, 11. Spaulding in the crimson uniforms, 4. O'Rourke, right side wing. Passes off to another substitute. Straczynski off to Slade. Slade lets it fly from 18 feet, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Swain. Swain back to Brochure. The Raiders pull it out. Swain settles him down. Brochure's got the ball off to O'Rourke. High post flash by Slade. Slade has it, looks inside, nothing. Kicks it, three-point ball by Swain. Air ball short, Brochure gets it. He looks inside, he's got it to Slade. Slade, spin move, left hand, gets it up, no good. Rebound controlled by Spaulding. Cameron Flynn, the freshman, and they turn it over. Unforced error. That's 3 quick turnovers by Spaulding. 2:09 to go, first quarter, 11-4 still. Coach Wood calls for them to go T. Brochure inbound to Straczynski. Straczynski swings it, O'Rourke, top of the circle. Left wing to Swain. Swain penetrates. Brochure, top of the circle, backs it out to the midcourt circle. Brochure dribbles down. O'Rourke comes off a low double screen, top of the circle, swings it back to Swain, inside, hits Swain. Swain back out. Swain gets a little 10-footer, no good. Loose ball foul on the rebound. Rutland's gonna maintain possession. Red 32, Zach Rockford with the foul. He's a junior. Substitutions back in the game. Number 5, Dylan Wake, and number 14, Rory Holland, back in for Spaulding. Spaulding's going to set up in what looks to be a 2-3 zone on the inbound. Tyler Straczynski looks in, fires it into Swain. Swain drives into the lane, kicks it to Slade. Slade kicks it back to O'Rourke. O'Rourke sets him. Swain off a screen, jacks a 3. It's going to be short rim. Controlled by Spaulding. Going the other way, 1:33 to go, first quarter. Spaulding had 2 quick buckets in the first 3 minutes. They've gone ice cold since. Pull-up jumper in the lane by Evans is no good. Controlled by Spaulding. Up again, no good. Brochure clears. Raiders looking to run. O'Rourke checks the clock. Ball goes to Swain, kicked out of bounds by LaPearl. Rutland's possession. Flurry of substitutions by Coach Wood. He just substituted his 10th player in the first quarter. 1:12 to go. Raiders 11, Spaulding 4. Straczynski inbounds O'Rourke. O'Rourke, top of the circle, goes to Sosinski on the right wing. His first touch. Over to Alsop. Back to Straczynski. O'Rourke lets one fly from 3, no good. Straczynski battles for the ball, taken away. Cameron Flynn, the freshman, gets possession and he loses it off his foot, out of bounds. Raiders go the other way. Less than a minute to go, first quarter. (11-4), 53 seconds to go. Inbound to Sosinski. He's calling out the play. Flex cut. Nice inside pass. No good turnaround jumper by Straczynski. Couldn't get it. Nobody there to get the rebound. Spaulding controls front court. It's Ronson. Ronson to Wilkin. Wilkin up to the top to Evans. Evans drives in the lane. Lets one go. Double team. No good. Rebound controlled by the Raiders. And they throw it away. Spaulding gets another crack at it with 27.9 to go first quarter. Still 7-point lead, 11-4. Ronson inbounding. Raiders stay man-to-man. Evans at the top. Evans swings to Wilkin. Wilkin looking for Ronson. Turned over, stolen by O'Rourke. He drives to the basket, and he's going to get a blocking foul on number 5, Dylan Wilkin. O'Rourke's going to go to the line. Looks to be 2-shot foul. They're going to give him 2. The player did not get set. 19.5 seconds to go. First quarter. Raiders 11. Crimson Tide 4. O'Rourke goes to the line. He lines up his first one, lets it go. Good. 12-4. Another substitution. Bowles back into the game. He gives Slade a quick blow. O'Rourke looking to extend this lead to 9 for the Raiders. He lets it go. He does so. 13-4. Raiders early 9-point lead first quarter, and they turn it over. Just like that, O'Rourke gets a freebie. 2 for O'Rourke on an easy lay-in. 15-4. 13 seconds to go. Spaulding is just totally out of sync. After their first 2 buckets, they haven't gotten a thing to go. Little lollipop jumper, no good. Rebound number 14, Rory Holland, and he's fouled. Holland's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul number 31. Jacob Alsop. 2.8 seconds to go. Spaulding has their first chance to get some points since about the 5:40 mark when they had 2 easy buckets. First free throw by Al Holland is good. 10-point lead, 15-5. He's going to get another crack at it. Holland eyes his second one with his pink Air Jordans on. Sharp-looking shoes. In and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Spaulding. They don't get a second crack at it. We're going to take a break. First quarter ends with the Raiders 15, Spaulding 5. Back to the Keefe Gym, start of the second quarter. Raiders up 15-5 over Spaulding. Game 1 of the North-South Challenge. Spaulding off to the wing. They had a couple early hoops, have gone ice cold since then. Top of the right side, it's Wilkin. Top of the circle. Try to get a pick and roll going. They find a loose man underneath. It's number 22. Flynn gets it to go. 15-7. Raiders lost an assignment, missed an assignment there and lost Flynn all by himself. Bowles up top. Traffic inside. Kick down inside to Brochu. Brochu kicks it out to Plant. Plant, dribble penetration, right down the lane. No good. Rebounded by Alsop. He puts it back up and he's fouled. Foul on number 15, Ronson for Spaulding. Alsop goes to the line. They're going to give him 2 shots. 7:19 to go, second quarter. 15-7 Raiders. Alsop dips, lets it go. He's got the first one. 16-7. 3 subs coming in for Spaulding. Just a little bit out of sync here on the early going. Game started maybe 10 minutes ahead of schedule. Alsop, second shot. Lets it fly. Got it. 2 for 2 for Alsop from the stripe. 17-7. 10-point lead for the Raiders. Token man-to-man pressure in the backcourt. Flory brings it up. Flory working on Plant. Dishes to LaPearl. LaPearl drives in the lane. Left-hand jumper from 5 feet. No good. Bowles, strong rebound inside. Bowles gets it to Brochu. Brochu slows him down. Back to Bowles, top of the circle, looking inside at Alsup, no good, doesn't have him. Now he gets fed into Alsup. He kicks it to Sosinski. Sosinski looking inside, Alsup working hard for position. Bowles, top of the key, swings it to Plant. Plant looking for a screen, doesn't have it, kicks it out to Sosinski. Now has it. Sosinski has it stripped by LaPearl. LaPearl takes it, they're 3-on-2, they're gonna pull it out, trying to dish it inside. LaPearl, left wing, gets it over to Evans. Evans back to Flory. Flory loses the handle. Sosinski harassing. Flory retains it. They call an over and back. Backcourt violation, Spaulding. Spaulding coach Mike Bislak calls for a 30-second timeout. In the early going, Spaulding got a couple quick baskets. They were up 4-2 until an O'Rourke 3 gave the Raiders the lead, which they have not relinquished. With 6:21 to go, first quarter, Raiders 17, Spaulding 7. Wholesale substitutions by Coach Wood. He's had 11 players come in, using his bench. They're playing a little quicker. They're a lot more alert than Spaulding at this time. Coach Mislak trying to settle his guys down. They just look way out of whack. The pressure by Rutland is pretty good, so he's going to try to settle his guys down, see if they can get something going. They're trailing by 10 right now in the early going. Coach Wood seems pretty happy. He's got a lot of mixed up things going. He's got screens, good rebounding, good hustle on defense, creating turnovers. Plant inbounds to Brochu. Brochu swings it over to Kuchar. Kuchar looks inside, has Bowles inside, 7-footer turnaround. Left hand is good. 19-7 Raiders, 6:08 to go. LaPearl pressured by O'Rourke in the backcourt. LaPearl brings it up. Left side, hits Evans. Evans drives. Floater from the wing from about 12 feet by Evans. He drops that down. Still 10-point deficit for Spaulding. 5:53 to go. Brochu drives baseline, off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Holland. Holland up to Evans. Evans, pull up, dishes it off. Lay in, no good, couldn't get it to go. That was Rockford. Brochu pushes it up. He's got Plant. Plant drives, shut down. Got away with a travel down there. Plant with a spin, lifted his pivot foot. Nobody saw it. He's going to go to line for 2. Spaulding foul, number 23. Foul on Flory, the junior guard. And that sends Plant to the line. He gets 2. First one is up and away. Short. Didn't get that one. 5:33 to go. Second quarter. 19-9. Raiders in total control right now. Plant. Second attempt. Lets it go. Short, but gets the roll. 20-9. Rutland. 5:33 to go. Spaulding substitution. DiAgostino comes in. Another sub. Wilkins, starting point guard, back in. Actually, Wilkins a sub, I'm sorry. Wilkins back in. Ronson's been on the bench for about 3 minutes, the starting point guard for Spaulding. Almost another turnover. A little token pressure by the Raiders in the backcourt. Spaulding maintains control. Wilkins going to inbound again. Wilkins into Rockford. Rockford trying to go by Bowles. Works his way down the baseline. Ball shot blocked by Bowles. No contact. Referees make the call. Rutland's going to maintain possession. Brochu inbound to O'Rourke. O'Rourke gets the call. Basic. O'Rourke goes down to the right wing. Swings to the top of the circle to Kuchar. Kuchar inside the Bowles. Same little left-hand turnaround. He gets it again. Back-to-back buckets by Nick Bowles. 22-9. 5:05 to go. Second quarter, sorry. Pressure on the wing. Brochu pressures the freshman Flory. Almost turned over. Spaulding's going to maintain possession. Swain back in for the Raiders. Wilkin to inbound. Swain on him. Raiders stay man-to-man on the inbound from the wing. O'Rourke pressures LaPearl. Gets the takeaway. On his way to the basket. Fouled by LaPearl. O'Rourke's going to get 2. Quick hands by Patrick O'Rourke. Knocks it away. He picks it up. He's on his way to the lane. And he gets fouled by LaPearl. 2 shots for Patrick O'Rourke, and the Raiders are already in the bonus with a 22-9 lead. 4:20 to go, second quarter. First shot is up and in by O'Rourke. Extends the Raider lead to 14, 23-9. Spaulding brings back in their point guard, Jake Ronson, a junior. O'Rourke lets number 2 go. He's got it, 24-9. 4:52 to go, second quarter. Token pressure in the backcourt by O'Rourke. Ronson dishes over to Flory on the left wing. Flory swings to Wilkin. Wilkin looks for Ronson. He's covered. Gets it to D'Agostino. D'Agostino back to Ronson. Ronson inside dish. No good. Tip is up and no good again. 2 shots at it by Zach Rockford. Couldn't get it. Bowles controls the rebound to Swain. O'Rourke in the backcourt. They're going to walk it up. They're going to take their time. Man-to-man Spaulding. Bowles at the top of the circle. Swain wide open low. Didn't get it. Kuchar kicks it out. 3-ball O'Rourke. He's got it. 27-9 Raiders. O'Rourke's got 3 threes so far. Ronson pushes at O'Rourke. Tries to draw the contact. Throws up a wild shot. Kuchar gets the rebound. Hits O'Rourke. Full speed ahead for Patrick O'Rourke, and he's going to be fouled in the front court. Foul on Spaulding, number 23. That's Flory. I think that's Flory's second foul. 3 substitutions come in for Spaulding. 2 young lads come in for the Raiders. Back in for the Raiders, Straczynski and number 21, Slade. O'Rourke goes to the line. He gets the 1-and-1. First one's away. Got it. Patrick O'Rourke getting his fair share of opportunities tonight from the free throw line. Second one up and away. Good for Patrick O'Rourke. 29-9, 4 minutes to go, second quarter. Spaulding struggling, 3-point ball on its way. Drained by Troy Evans, the junior guard. 29-12, Raiders in control. O'Rourke to Slade. Slade kicks it to Straczynski. Straczynski inside to Swain, back to O'Rourke, top of the key, Kuchar. Kuchar swings. Straczynski, 1 bounce into Slade, give and go, back to Straczynski, lays it in, 31-12. Pretty give and go by the Raiders. There's 31-12 with 3:24 to go, second quarter. Spaulding, right wing. Evans kicks it to Flory. Flory, pull up jumper from the free throw line, got it with Swain in his face. 31-14. Raiders slow it down with 3:10 to go. Patrick O'Rourke pushes it up right side. Kicks it to Slade. Slade dishes inside. Kuchar's got it. Left hand off the glass. 2 points for Kuchar. On the right wing, it's Flory. Flory gives it up. Ronson looking for help. Tries to go inside. Not a good pass. Raiders take it over. Rourke's got it with 2:42 to go. Raiders in total control. Kuchar, top of the circle. He launches. They signal a 3, no good. Rebound, up and in. Nice put back by Straczynski. Ronson pushing back. 19-point lead, 21-point lead, excuse me, for the Raiders. Ill-advised shot by Flory. Controlled by the Raiders, 2:17 to go. They're up 21. Patrick O'Rourke slows it down. They go 4-low set. Kuchar dishes back inside to Straczynski. Turn around off one leg, no good. Flory controls the rebound. 3-point ball fake, no good. And it's laid in. Little runner by Evans. Thought about the 3-point, ball faked and took it to the baseline, laid it in with a nice little runner. 35-16, 1:48 to go. Patrick O'Rourke drives it, kicks it to Swain, right corner, 3-ball on its way, no good. Straczynski, strong rebound, lays it up left hand, no good. Rebound controlled by Flynn. Spaulding pushes it up. Ronson looks inside, hits Holland. Holland lays it up, no good. Straczynski rebound, off to O'Rourke. Coach Wood calls a timeout with 1:30 to go. He's got a 19-point lead, 35-16. 30-second timeout called by Coach Wood. I think Coach Wood's going to look for one more, probably a good shot to maybe, I don't know what he's going to do. He should probably go for the one shot. He's got a comfortable 19-point lead, 1:30 to go, second quarter. Spaulding way out of sync. Picked up a few quick buckets here in the latter moments of the second quarter. We're at a 30-second timeout. Spaulding on the road facing the Raiders in the North-South Boys Basketball Challenge. They break the huddle. Rutland High is going to inbound at the hash mark. Referees trying to break them out of their huddle. Sosinski will inbound. Sosinski's got Brochu, Slade, Alsup, and Swain into Brochu. Brochu crosses half court. Sosinski right wing. Kicks it to Slade. Slade over to Swain. Swain inside to Alsup. Power dribble. He's fouled on the floor. Good inside entry by Swain into Alsup. He's going to go to the line. He's got a 1-on-1. Double bonus. He's going to get two. 2 shots for Alsup. Now they change it again. They're looking at 1-on-1. There's a little confusion between the officials and the scorers table. Total team fouls is 9. Still 1-on-1. 9 fouls against Spaulding as Alsup lets one go, no good. Slade the rebound, left hand, no good. Spaulding controls LaPearl. LaPearl in the backcourt, pushes over half court. Foul called. That's foul number 15, Brochu. Brochu with only the 2nd foul, team foul for the Raiders. 9 team fouls for Spaulding in the first half, only 2 for the Raiders. Inbounded to LaPearl. LaPearl stepped on the half-court line. Gets a backcourt violation. Another turnover for Spaulding. Sosinski's going to inbound to Brochu. He's got Slade and Alsup down on the low blocks. Left wing to Swain. Back to the top. Slade kicks it to Sosinski. Sosinski, Brochu, 3-ball. Top of the circle goes, no good. Slade with a rebound. Looking to kick it back out, turnover. Evans on his way, takes to the rack, and he's fouled on his way to the bucket. 2 shots coming for Evans. Raider foul, number 31, Alsup. Jacob Alsup, I believe that's his first. 54 seconds to go, second quarter. 35-16 Raiders. Evans lets his first one fly, he's got it. 35-17, Alsup will get another one. Alsup's second try. He's got it. O'Rourke comes to the table. O'Rourke checks back in for Sosinski. 35-18 Raiders. 54.5 seconds to go. Alsup inbounds. O'Rourke control. Swings it over to Slade. Slade loses the handle, gets it back. Slade swings it to Alsup. Alsup looking for Swain underneath off a screen. Hits Brochu. Brochu to Swain. Offensive foul called. Jacob Alsup. Illegal block. Spaulding takes over. That's going to send Alsup to the bench. Bowles comes back in. Rockford to inbound. Rockford inbounds. It's LaPearl, LaPearl. Over to Wilkin. Wilkin at the top, near the half-court circle, harassed by Swain. Dishes inside. Rockford. Wheels and deals, couldn't get it to go. Bowles with the rebound. Kicks to Brochu. 20 seconds to go. Coach Wood up and asking for 1 shot. Brochu hits Slade. Slade looks inside, nothing. Bowles, right wing, 3-point line. Over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke pulls it back out, 8 seconds to go. Swain looks at a 3, passes it up. Brochu over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke, 1 dribble, 3-point, top of the circle. No good. That's going to end the first half of action here in the North-South Challenge. Raiders in total control, up 35-18 over Springfield. Welcome back to Keefe Gym. Start of the second half. Raiders in control, 35-18 over the Spaulding Crimson Tide. O'Rourke controls in the backcourt, sends Brochu through. Brochu looks at the low post, nothing there. Brochu pops back out, top of the circle. Over to Plant. Plant, runner, floater in the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound on the baseline. Kicks it way back out to the top. Brochu's going to reset them. Bowles, right side wing. Top of the circle to O'Rourke. Kicks it. 3-ball right side by Plant. No good. Rebound controlled by Spaulding. It's Evans pushing it up into the front court. Evans to Flory. Flory has it picked off by O'Rourke. All the way to the rack, untouched. 2 more for Patrick O'Rourke. Raiders up 37-18. LaPearl in the front court. LaPearl to Evans, right wing. Evans pushes it down toward baseline, pulls it back out to Flory. Flory swings to Rockford. Rockford to LaPearl. LaPearl drives baseline on O'Rourke. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by Kuchar. Kuchar clears it. Brochure takes it slow over half court. Swings left to Kuchar. Kuchar looks inside, nothing. Swings to Bowles in the right wing. Bowles back to O'Rourke. 3-ball. Short, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Going the other way. Spaulding controls, down 37-18 at the start of the second half. LaPearl pressured by O'Rourke in the backcourt. One-on-one pressure. LaPearl gets a screen. O'Rourke goes to the deck hard. LaPearl gets the ball back inside, knocked away by Nick Bowles. Excellent block. O'Rourke took a shot on a nice clean screen set by Holland. LaPearl asked for it. Holland set the screen. O'Rourke went to the deck. He's up. He's fine. Back to action. LaPearl swings it to the top of the circle. Evans, top of the circle. Evans looks. Fires to Flory, right wing. Flory knocks it inside to Holland. Holland dribbles, double team, kicks it back out. Evans, 3-ball, left wing. He's got it. 37-21. Raiders. O'Rourke walks it up. Swings it to Kuchar. Kuchar looks inside for Bowles. Bowles sets a screen on the baseline. Wide open Plant, gets it, now he's double teamed. Kicks it back out, Kuchar, 3-ball. Top, no good. Rebound Flory. Flory pushing, turns it over. Kuchar gets his hands on that one. Gets it to O'Rourke, O'Rourke pushes. Right wing, Plant. Plant thought about it, stopped, took it again, then he lets it fly, no good. LaPearl controls, 37-21, 5:43, third quarter. LaPearl behind the back, swings it, Flory. Flory clears Holland out. Flory loses the handle. They're on the floor scrambling. Everybody on the floor, and timeout called by Spaulding. Holland regained control, had nowhere to go. 30-second timeout Spaulding. We're 5:30 to go, third quarter. Raiders 37, Spaulding 21 in the boys North-South Classic. Earlier today, Mount Anthony, I believe, had a 10-point win over Essex. So Mount Anthony awaits the winner of this game next Friday night here at Keefe Gym. Time to be determined. Coach Wood talking to the fellas, pretty relaxed. Team looks loose. Raiders are doing a great job moving without the ball tonight, setting screens for each other. They use one another real well. Their help defense has wreaked a little havoc on Spaulding's offense. Spaulding sputtered for 5 points in the first quarter, came back with 13 in the second. They went into the locker room down 35-18 at the half. Here they are down 37-21. Evans to inbounds. Looking for LaPearl, doesn't have him. LaPearl loses the ball on a pass from Holland. O'Rourke pushes, kicks to Brochure, he travels. Tried to do a quick little stutter step. Called for the travel, gonna go the other way, 5:23 to go, third quarter. Holland's gonna inbound, he gets LaPearl. Token pressure by O'Rourke. LaPearl looks for that screen from Holland again. O'Rourke's ready for it this time. LaPearl swings it to Flory. Flory looks down low, knocked away by Slade. Rockford to inbound. No, they switch it. Holland now to inbound. Raiders stay man-to-man on the baseline inbound. Rockford looks it to dump it in. He gets it into Evans. Evans fouled by Brochu. Loose ball foul on Brochu. I believe that's his second. Spaulding to inbound. Low baseline. Evans fires into LaPearl, knocked away by O'Rourke. O'Rourke controls, he's got help. Dishes to Straczynski, and he lays it in with the left hand for two. 39-21. LaPearl pushes right back for Spaulding. Lollipop off the glass, no good. Bowles gets the rebound. Loose ball foul, number 32, Rockford. Rockford called for the foul on the rebound. Brochu's gonna inbound. Far end of the court. Brochu off the floor, substitute comes in. It's Swain. It's Swain to O'Rourke. O'Rourke's got Slade, Straczynski, and Bowles. Swain, right side. Straczynski, left wing, inside to Bowles. Bowles lets it fly, left-hander, no good. Slade with a big rebound. Height advantage definitely in favor of the Raiders. Straczynski kicks it back to Swain. Swain swings it cross court to Bowles. Bowles way up high. Back to Straczynski, right side high. O'Rourke high. Raiders in between the circles. It's O'Rourke. Kicks it in to Slade. Slade swings it to Bowles. Looks at three. Looks inside, nothing. Straczynski has it knocked away. Recovers. Flory on the floor. Straczynski pull up from the foul line. No good. Bowles with a big rebound, and he's hacked on the putback. Foul on Rockford. 32-31, 4:12 to go, third quarter. Raiders in command. Raiders are just quicker to the loose balls. They're quicker to the offensive and defensive glass. Bowles gets to shoot two. First one, the lefty steps up. Front rims it, the 6'5" senior. Gonna get another crack at it. Substitute in. Flynn comes in for Rockford for Spaulding. Bowles has a second try with an 18-point lead, 39-21. Second one, in and out. Controlled by Spaulding. Way up, quick fast break. Raiders fell asleep. Evans gets an easy lay-in on a long full court pass from Ronson. 39-23, O'Rourke to Bowles. Bowles at the top of the circle, swings it to Swain. Right wing to O'Rourke. Evans in his face, dishes down low to Bowles. Bowles is fouled by Holland. Spaulding is just overmatched in the height department by the Raiders. They're big, they're quick. They just don't have an answer on the other side of the court. O'Rourke penetrates, drives into the lane, lets one go, no good. Controlled by Spaulding. Flynn kicks it to Ronson. Ronson to Flory. Flory to Evans. Evans drives, lays one off the glass, no good. Rebound in the paint. Basket by Lynn on the putback. Coach Mislak encouraging his team to pick it up on the defensive end. Bowles, top of the circle, picks up his dribble. Swings it to Straczynski, left wing. He drives, gets down toward the lane. There's going to be a blocking foul, number 23, Flory for Spaulding. Straczynski to inbound for the Raiders on the baseline. 3:22 to go, third quarter. Raiders 39, Crimson Tide 25. Wilkin comes back in. Flory gets a break for Spaulding. Spaulding stays man-to-man on the inbound. Straczynski into Slade. That's Alsop. I'm sorry, Alsop lays it up, no good. Raiders control on the inbound. Straczynski to inbound. Coach Wood calls for the X. Inbound, Straczynski, Alsop. O'Rourke corner, three ball. No good, in and out. Alsop rebound. Put back, no good. That's Slade. I can't keep track of Slade and Alsop. They look alike. Same haircut. Spaulding pushes. Swing, Evans, top of the circle, left side. Three ball is good, 39-28. Spaulding cuts it to 11. 2:53 to go, third quarter. It's as close as they've been in a while. O'Rourke to Swain. Swain gets a screen from Alsop. Alsop rolls to the basket, nothing there. Swing to Straczynski. Straczynski penetrates, foul line, kicks to O'Rourke. O'Rourke swings it to Swain, left wing, gets a screen from Slade. O'Rourke with the ball, drives baseline. O'Rourke tried to go to the basket, he's fouled by Holland. O'Rourke's gonna get two. Not a bad possession there for the Raiders. They give up a three ball, inbound it quick, push it up. They get a pretty good look. O'Rourke goes to the line, he's got two. First one is away. Off the back of the iron, no good. O'Rourke's gonna get another look. It's O'Rourke, Brochu, Straczynski, Slade, and Alsop. Second one from O'Rourke is up and it's good. Substitution coming in for Spaulding. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout called. Coach Wood and the Raiders take a 1-minute full timeout. We'll be back. It's 2:35 to go, third quarter. Raiders 40, Crimson Tide 28. Back to action. Third quarter, 2:35 to go. Raiders lead 40-28. Spaulding inbounds. Evans, full court man-to-man pressure. There's a whistle. official calls blocking Straczynski off the ball foul. He's trying to set a screen, or trying to get through a screen. He fought through a little too viciously. He's called for the foul. No time goes off the clock. Evans back to inbound. He's got Ronson. Ronson back to Evans. Evans pushes. They break the pressure. Evans, top of the circle. Gets him set. Back to Ronson. Stolen by O'Rourke midcourt. He's on his way. 1-on-2. Laid up. No good. Got it caught. Knocked away by Brochu. Spaulding inbound again. Full court man-to-man pressure applied by the Raiders. Ronson. He's got it. He's double teamed. Kicks it to Evans. Evans pushes right side, down the middle of the key. Kicks it. 3-ball on its way from the right corner. No good by Flynn. Raiders recover and try to break away, and there's a traveling call. I think it was Alsup. Just couldn't get the handle and took one too many steps trying to get the ball going the other way for the Raiders. 2:12 to go, third quarter. Spaulding was down 21 at one point. They got it back to 12. O'Rourke, another steal, probably his 6th steal of the game. Dishes to Slade. Slade down low to Alsup in the paint. Lays it in. It's 42-28. Back to a 16-point lead. 14-point lead, I'm sorry. Ronson, left wing, Flynn. Flynn, the lefty. Drives it in the lane. Scoop shot. He's got it to drop. 42-30. 1:46 to go, third quarter. O'Rourke walks it up. Swings it. Alsup, top of the circle. Bowles, right side circle. Looks inside, nothing. Swings it to Straczynski. 3-ball on its way from the left side, no good. Rebound controlled by Rockford. Rockford up ahead. And Spaulding has an opportunity. Fast break, no good. And that's Wilkin that gets it back. Missed the first one, got it back on a putback. Spaulding's got it to 10. 1:15 to go, third quarter. Brochu to Bowles. Bowles looks for a cutting O'Rourke, no good. Top of the circle, swings it to Alsup. Alsup, left wing to O'Rourke. Thinks about a 3, jab step, kicks it out. Slade finds Brochu inside. Brochu kicks to O'Rourke, left wing. 3-ball on its way. Short rims it. Bowles called for a push in the back. Going the other way. Spaulding with a chance to cut it to single digits. 54.7 to go. Kuchar comes back in, gives Alsup a break. LaPearl back in for Evans on the Spaulding side. Wilkin to inbound. Man-to-man pressure, full court. Raiders up by 10. Ronson hassled by O'Rourke. Loses it, gets it back. O'Rourke slips and falls. Ronson's on his way, and he's tripped up by Brochu. Foul on Brochure. Ronson gonna get a no trip to the line. Only 4 team fouls against the Raiders. The referee's in favor of the Raiders tonight. Only 4 team fouls. Almost 3/4 of the way through the game. Wilkin to inbound. Looks inside. Lob pass no good. Taken away by Brochu. Brochu up to Straczynski. Left side. Looks to Kuchar. On the 3-point line on the left. Top of the circle. Brochu travels at the top of the circle inside the lane. Flory's going to check back in for Spaulding. 34.8 to go. Still 10-point lead for the Raiders. Closest Spaulding's been in a long time. They get a chance to get a little momentum on their side. 34.8 to go. Flory looking to inbound against full court man-to-man pressure. Finds Ronson. Ronson and O'Rourke both hit the deck. Going for the ball. I think O'Rourke's going to be called with a foul. Yes, O'Rourke. Pushing foul away from the ball. Spaulding gets another crack. 33.5 seconds to go. 10-point deficit. Spaulding dying to crack into it. Ronson gets the inbound. Full court pressure. Drives all the way down the lane. Lays it off. Layup no good by Rockford. He had a chance. Rockford comes out holding his eye. A little contact in the lane. 20 seconds to go. 10-point lead for the Raiders. Straczynski left wing down to Brochu. Back out to Straczynski. Bowles at the top, kicks it to O'Rourke, back to Bowles, swing pass to Brochu, left wing. Brochu back to Bowles. Raiders patiently looking for a good shot. Kuchar kicks it back, Bowles, 19-footer, no good. Rebound controlled, it's gonna be a 10-point lead at the buzzer. We're 3/4 into the game, the Raiders 42, Spaulding 32. We'll take a break. Welcome back to Keefe Gym. Raiders holding on to a 10-point lead, start of the 4th quarter. Winner to face the Mount Anthony Patriots next Friday. Evans could not get the ball in. It's a 5-second call against Spaulding. First turnover of the fourth quarter. Raiders outscored Spaulding in the third quarter. They outscored them. Spaulding outscored the Raiders 14-7. 10-point lead. Bowles at the top of the circle. Multiple screens down low for O'Rourke. He gets it, kicks it back to Bowles. Bowles feeds O'Rourke left corner, gets a screen. Bowles to the basket, loses the ball off his head, out of bounds, going the other way. Back-to-back turnovers by each team. Flory's going to inbound for Spaulding. 84 feet away from the basket. They're looking to cut into this 10-point deficit, the closest they've been in a long time. Rockford dishes to Evans. Evans drives the lane. He's fouled by Brochu. Evans pulled up quick, slammed on the brakes. Brochu ran into him. I think that's going to be 3 on Brochu. Trying to get a look from the scorer's table. I got no help. Straczynski checking back in. 16 fouls against the Raiders. Brochu's going to take a seat. Straczynski checks in. It's Straczynski, Flory, Bowles, O'Rourke, and Kuchar. Kuchar maintains control, gets it to O'Rourke. O'Rourke into Plant. Plant to Bowles. Plant to Kuchar. Kuchar, O'Rourke, pull up, turnaround. No good from the free throw line. Controlled by LaPearl. 7:10 to go. Still 10-point lead. Evans eyes a three-pointer for Spaulding. No good. Fought for the rebound. Bowles comes away with it. Bowles in the lane. Harassed by Rockford. Gets it off to O'Rourke. O'Rourke pushes. Left wing. Straczynski, 18-footer, no good. Rebound to Flynn. Flynn gets to LaPearl. LaPearl happy to walk it up. LaPearl one-on-one with O'Rourke. Kicks to Evans. Evans looks. Evans to Flory, top of the circle. Flory to Flynn. Flynn guarded by Straczynski. Trying to wheel and deal. Loses the handle. Gets it back. Kicks it to Flory. Sets a screen for Flory. Nothing doing. They play around with the ball. 30 feet away from the basket. Kick it into the 15-foot mark. Taken inside by Rockford. He loses it. Takes a bad shot. Ill-advised shot. 6:22 to go. Still 42-32. Lob pass into Kuchar. He lays it up. No good. Fought for. Rockford controls. LaPearl in the front court. Kicks it to Evans. Evans baseline. Loses his footing. Still gets a shot off. Straczynski pulls away with it. Dishes up to Kuchar. Kuchar to O'Rourke. O'Rourke has it knocked away. Looked like a clean block by Rockford. Officials call a push with the opposite hand. He got the ball blocked with his left hand, but right hand was riding him on the waist. O'Rourke again goes to the line. He's got a chance for 2. 42-32 still. Scoreless over the last 2 minutes and 32 seconds, roughly. O'Rourke lets one go, extends it to 11. A couple of big men come in. It's Slade and Alsop in for the Raiders. Ronson back in for Spaulding. O'Rourke's second free throw. He's got it. Lead back to 12 for the Raiders. 44-32. 6 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Fourth quarter. Ronson brings up the Crimson Tide. Calls for the play. He swings it to Flory. Flory gets a screen, drives baseline. Steps on the line, out of bounds. Another costly turnover. The Achilles heel for Spaulding tonight. Turnovers. Timeout on the floor called by Spaulding. Full timeout, 60-second break. We'll be back with 5:51 to go, fourth quarter. Back to the Keefe Gym. Raiders inbound, 84 feet away. O'Rourke passes to Swain. Swain pushes, token pressure from Evans. Swain picks up his dribble, dishes to O'Rourke, about at the half-court line. O'Rourke guarded by Flory. O'Rourke to Swain, right wing. Top of the circle, Alsop to Straczynski. Straczynski left wing. O'Rourke at the foul line, drives down the lane, kicks it down to Slade. He gets it blocked. Evans in control, up to Flory. Flory lays it in. Back to a 10-point lead for the Raiders. 5:22 to go. O'Rourke pushes. Crossover dribble into the lane. A little out of control. Somehow came up with it. Floats one up. Back to a 12-point lead for the Raiders. 5:11 to go. Up the floor. Flory quickly in a flurry. Back to Evans. 3-ball Evans. No good. O'Rourke with the rebound. He pushes. He's got a 3-on-1. Dishes to Alsop right through the hands. Out of bounds. Spaulding going the other way with 4:59 to go. Spaulding had it to 10, it's back to 12 on a little runner by O'Rourke. Ronson crosses half court for the Crimson Tide, gets a screen from Holland. Evans on the right wing. He's looking for a screen, doesn't get it, swings it to Flory, top of the key. Over to Holland. Holland got away with a walk, dishes, and he gets it back down inside, no good. Rebound to Swain, shortest guy on the floor, dishes to O'Rourke, pushes it up the right side. Lob in, Slade gets a great pass from O'Rourke. Super look. Bowles comes to the scorer's table to check back in with 4:23 to go. Raiders 14-point lead. Top of the key. It's Holland, lets one go, no good. Alsop gets the rebound. Alsop hands it to O'Rourke. O'Rourke wipes his brow, walks it up, gets the call from Coach Wood. They got a 14-point lead, just over 4 to go. Alsop dishes to Slade. Slade drives the lane. Had an open look, took it down the lane, and he's fouled by Holland. Holland looks a little bit winded out there. I can't tell if that's his third, trying to get some help from the scorer's table. Slade's going to go to the line, 1-1. A little confusion on the floor by the officials. Bowles checks back in for Alsop. And they're not going to let the substitution take place until in between the two-shot try. Slade at the line, he's got 2. Chance to extend the lead from 14 to 16. 3:59 to go, fourth quarter. North-South challenge. Raiders get one from Slade. He extends it to a 13-point lead, 49-34. 15-point lead, excuse me. 15-point lead for the Raiders, awaiting Mount Anthony next Friday night. Slade's got O'Rourke, Swain, Bowles, and Straczynski. He's got a second shot, gets it, lets it go, he's good. 2 for 2 from Slade. 50-44, 16-point lead. Spaulding tried to battle back, they cut it to 10. Here's Evans, top of the key to Flory. Flory on the right wing. Flory swings it back to Evans. Evans guarded by Straczynski. Swain now on Flory with the ball. They switch up top. Flory harassed by Straczynski. Backcourt foul. Straczynski pressured, left his man, got Flory in a little trouble up top. Flory lost the ball. Total frustration up there by the guards. O'Rourke takes it at half court. Drives it down the lane. He's called for carrying. Very good call by the official. Probably don't see that call enough. 3:41 to go. 16-point lead by the Raiders. 40-34. Flory to inbound. Officials take a second to talk to a couple of the players. A little chippy out there, some frustration. Here comes LaPearl, harassed by O'Rourke. I think they're going to call LaPearl. LaPearl got a screen from Holland. Holland called for the block. Didn't set his feet. 3:36 to go. Rutland gets the ball back. Another costly turnover for the Crimson Tide. They've been hounded the whole game by turnovers. Some caused by their own judgment, some caused by the harassment by the Raider defense. Ball gets lobbed into the Bowles. Bowles holds it back to O'Rourke. O'Rourke out near half court, brings it in. Straczynski on the left wing. Swings it down to Slade. Back to Straczynski. Straczynski to Swain. Swain to O'Rourke. O'Rourke inside to Bowles. Got away with a walk. Gets it blocked by Rockford. Rockford to LaPearl. LaPearl pushes. Drives it down the lane. Lost the handle. Taken away by Bowles. Bowles loses the handle. Out of bounds off of Holland's foot, they call. Raiders get the ball back. 84 feet away. 3:10 to go. 16-point lead. 50-34. Flory pressuring O'Rourke in the backcourt. O'Rourke pushes. He's got Bowles in the low block. Slade rises up, top of the circle, gets it. Bowles, stutter step, pulls up, swings to Swain. Swain kicks to Straczynski. 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound Rockford. Rockford takes it himself over half court. Takes it 1-on-4 to the basket, no good. Nothing but backboard. Bowles controls it. Up to O'Rourke, to Slade. Slade in the lane. Sloppy play by both teams. Swain gets away with a travel. He launches one, no good. Bowles can't get the rebound. Out of bounds save by Evans. He swung it back into play right into the hands of Bowles, and he got a freebie. It's 52-34, 18-point lead now for the Raiders. 2:22 to go. Evans drives it in, kicks it out. Flynn with a long three, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Rutland High Raiders. Spaulding maintains possession. 2:16 to go. Brochu checks back in for the Raiders. Straczynski goes to the bench. Coach Wood asks for a 30-second timeout with a 18-point lead. It's 52-34 Raiders. 2:16 to go. 30-second timeout. Wholesale substitutions by Mike Mislak. Brings in 4 fresh set of legs. He's got 2:16 to go to cut into an 18-point deficit that they had down to 10 at one point with chances. Multiple opportunities to cut it to 8. The Raiders went ice cold for a stretch. Spaulding couldn't get a bucket. Winner awaits Mount Anthony next Friday. The loser takes on the Essex Junction Hornets. Raiders break from the huddle. Officials converse at half court. Spaulding ready to break from the huddle. The student section comes alive with 2 minutes to go. Haven't heard from them all night. They just arrived. Spaulding inbound. They're going to hand it off to Rockford. He's got Wilkin. He's got Ryan. He's got Ronson and D'Agostine with his for support. Inbound. Rockford gets it back. Kicks it to Wilkin. Wilkin dribbling outside. Kicks it over to Ryan. Ryan to Ronson. Ronson guarded by O'Rourke. D'Agostine kicks it into Holland. Holland's pushed by Bowles. Holland's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Bowles called for a push in the back. Holland goes to the stripe. Excuse me, it's Rockford. Rockford goes to the line. He's got a 1-and-1 opportunity with less than 2 minutes to go. First one is away. Short rim. Ball knocked out of bounds by Spaulding. Raiders control. 1:57 to go in the game. O'Rourke takes it away. He's on his way. Slowly comes up the court. Gets a call from Coach Wood. Spaulding man-to-man. Slade's got the ball. Kicks it to Bowles. Bowles swings it to Swain. Elbow jumper. He's got it. Lead back to 20 with 1:40 to go. Wilkin pushes it up down the lane. Lets it fly. No good on the runner. Bowles going to be called for his second foul in a matter of 30 seconds. December 21st, first day of winter at the Keefe Gym. 1:35 to go, Raiders in control. First shot is up and good for Wilkin. He cuts it to 19. 54-35 Raiders. Wilkin gets another crack at it. He eyes it. Short. Rebound controlled by Rockford. Puts it back in. 17-point lead now for the Raiders. O'Rourke content to walk it up the floor. They get a 4-high set. Swings it to Bowles in the left circle. Pressured and fouled by Rockford, sorry. Rockford on the foul. Just to reach in. Fatigue foul, frustration foul. He's going to go right to the bench. Flynn's coming right away. Hogenkamp checks in for the Raiders, followed by Foley checking in. Slade goes to the bench. Brochu's going to get a break. He's done for the night. So it's Swain, Fish, Foley, Hogenkamp, and Bowles. The senior lefty misses front end of the 1-and-1. Tide pushes it up. It's Ronson all the way to the basket. Nothing. Flynn controls. He loses it. Back out to Wilkin. Wilkin top of the circle. Moving screen on Ryan. Play's getting real sloppy out there now. We got 1:05 to endure here. Raiders in control. 17-point lead. 54-37. Swain's going to inbound to Fish. Foley. Hogenkamp and Alsep. along the baseline. Hogenkamp comes up to the right wing. He gets the ball, swings it to Alsop, gets away with the travel. Back to Hogenkamp. Left side, it's Fish. Fish drives to the lane, and he's tripped up. Foul's going to be on number 5, Wilkin. That's going to send Fish to the line. Double bonus. He's going to get 2. We're inside of a minute to go. 51 seconds. Fish, 2 looks at it. First one is away. No good, too strong. He'll get another one. Looks like he may have hurt himself a little bit on that drive. He got kind of pinched in between 2 players, went to the deck hard. Second one's up. He's got it. 55-37, 51 seconds to go. Ronson harassed by Fish. Ronson dribbling, taking it by himself. He finally finds Ryan. Ryan looks to the corner to Flynn. The lefty working on Alsop. Gets it back to Ronson. Ronson takes it in the lane, kicks it out. Ryan lets one fly. That's no good. Alsop controls the rebound. He's got it. Over to Fish. Fish is going to walk it up. 20 seconds left to go in the game. Fish to Hogenkamp. Hogenkamp inside to Foley. He's got it in. Easy lay-in off a nice screen. Raiders take it to 20 points. 10 seconds to go. Left wing. Short jumper by Flynn, doesn't get it. Ronson lets one fly at the buzzer. 3-pointer is good by Ronson. A disappointed Spaulding Crimson Tide team is going to let one slip away. 57-40. Home team Rutland Raiders take it. And they'll go on to face Mount Anthony next week. Friday night, Spaulding will get Essex. That does it for our friends at PEGTV. We'll see you next time.